Corpus Christi, ready for our world title fight. And it will be Joet Gonzalez walking towards the ring for his third world title challenge. He's a plus 460 underdog, is Joet Gonzalez, and he's made this walk twice before. Against Shakur Stevenson, got outboxed. Against Emmanuel Navarrete, he just was beaten up. Tonight, he has to do it again against a fighter who is as unconventional as Navarrete and who promises to come and finish the fight. The song No Me sé rajar means I have no quit in me, and that is 100% true about Joet Gonzalez, a man who has never been stopped in 3 professional losses against fighters, a combined 59 wins and 3 losses. It's Mexican Independence Day weekend, and the champion, Luis Alberto Lopez, at age 30, defends his belt for a second time. That is the face of a man who is playing with house money, but he doesn't plan on losing it to the house. He's gone to England, to Leeds, to be a champion, beating Josh Warrington, overcoming all kinds of dirty tactics on enemy territory. Then he went to Ireland against Irish Olympian Mick Conlan. He stopped him in the 5th round with a brutal uppercut. And tonight, when he steps into this ring, the man known as the Deer, El Venado Lopez, well, he said, my mission is not only to defend my belt, but to knock out and be the first man to stop Joet Gonzalez. He's used to fighting at the underdog, but tonight, he is a 6.5 to 1 favorite. Luis Alberto Lopez and Joet Gonzalez are ready to battle for a world title. Mark Chinook, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside American Bank Center here in beautiful Corpus Christi, Texas. This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds for the IBF Featherweight Championship of the World. Brought to you by AutoZone, Get in the Zone, and by Bud Light, the official beer of celebrations. Our judges at ringside, Ruben Carrion, Robert Hoyle, and Steve Weisfeld. And the man in charge at the sound of the bell, Lawrence Cole. And now, to everyone in attendance here inside American Bank Center, and to everyone watching on ESPN, this is boxing. This is Top Rank, and oh, baby, this is the main event! Introducing out of the blue corner, the challenger. He weighed in at 126 pounds, wearing green trunks with gold trim. His record, 26 victories. With 3 defeats, 15 of those victories coming by way of knockout. He is making his 3rd world title appearance from Glendora, California, Joet Gonzalez! Introducing out of the red corner, he weighed in at 125.2 pounds, wearing black trunks with gold and silver trim. His record, 28 victories with 2 defeats, 16 of those victories coming by way of knockout. He is making the 2nd defense of his world title. He is the reigning, defending IBF Featherweight Champion of the World. Mexicali, Baja California, Mexico, Luis Alberto El Venado Lopez.
That's what I'm talking about.
Joel, Luis, venga aquí. All right, gentlemen, I went over the rules early in the dressing room. I want you to obey my commands, touch yourselves all times, play Olympia. Buena suerte. Good luck to both of y'all.
Luis Alberto Lopez, 11 consecutive wins, 8 by stoppage since he lost to Ruben Villa, who we saw earlier on tonight, put on a spectacular performance in May of 2019. He said, that night, I realized I was doing everything wrong. Since then, he's changed his attitude, his mentality, and tonight, he steps into the ring for the second time as a world champion to defend his belt against Joet Gonzalez, a man intent on making his dream and his family's dream of becoming a champion come true this evening.
So what you're going to see tonight is conventional fighters. They use their skill to maintain their most favorable attributes. For Joet Gonzalez, that's going to be controlling distance outside at times, but it's more of a volume effect. He likes to let his hands go. He uses the high guard, and he likes to punch off of that high guard.
First warning from referee Lawrence Cole for a low blow.
Whereas you have the unconventional fighter, he uses instincts. He uses unorthodox rhythms and techniques to offset conventional boxing mechanics.
The Cha family out there in Mexicali sponsoring Luis Alberto Lopez, Dondiki's Pharmacies, and he's coming in, taking a jab from Gonzalez, who has a 3.5-inch advantage in reach, a 2-inch advantage in height, but he fights down to his level sometimes.
But you see that unconventional ways I'm talking about. He's rushing in with shots, chin exposed, coming around the guard, underneath the guard.
But somebody's got to make him pay, right?
Yeah.
Joet does with that right hand.
That's the shot that's open for Joet. It's the right hand. Beautiful right hand. And the jab as well, because you can isolate. You can isolate Lopez on the outside with your jab. Remember, he's a shorter fighter, and he has a shorter reach as well. So
he leaps in, trying to set up that body work and those uppercuts. Joet, though, comes firing out of that corner. And now he takes and dictates the pace.
And that's what I want to see from Joet right there. Joet already recognizing that Lopez doesn't like to fight off his back foot, and that's why he's putting that pressure on him. He's trying to return the favor, answer that call. He's here to win this championship tonight.
That was a short right uppercut from Lopez, and those are the dangerous shots that you don't even see coming.
See Lopez right there changing levels. He's going to explode with something. There it is right there. You see that looping right hand? That's his favorite combination. That's how he closes the distance. He throws power, he gets you to bag out, and then that jab tries to split the guard right there.
Ooh, that was an uppercut that barely missed. Good defensive work for Gonzalez, who then goes to the body with the right hand. You can feel the tension between the unorthodox fighter and the fighter who is technically sound here as round one comes to a close.
If you are on the fence about ordering McDonald's, consider this a sign.
Enjoy exclusive deals in the app, like a free Big Mac with a purchase of $2 or more.
Instantly. DraftKings, you spoiling me now with these big payouts. Retired NFL smart guy Ryan Fitzpatrick. Break it down for us.
Just place your bet, and the bonus bets instantly appear in your account. Like magic. Like Fitz magic.
That's too much magic. It's too much magic.
Want to turn $5 into $200 instantly in bonus bets? Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, because life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
Tennessee, Florida, Colorado State, Colorado, tonight on ESPN.
On November 16th, we're going to see Shakur Stevenson defend his title against Edwin De Los Santos. And as I was watching video of De Los Santos, he put on a clinic on how to defeat the high guard against Joseph Adorno. How do you anticipate that Lopez can do that against Gonzalez tonight, Tim?
Well, he has all the punches to defeat a high guard. An uppercut, you can come underneath it, you can come around it. You know, there's little holes around a tight high guard. The guard that Gonzalez used. See how he's coming around the elbows, going down to the body, and eventually he will catch him in between with those shots.
And Shakur's a 2-division champion. He'll be fighting for the vacant title, the interim belt, against Edwin De Los Santos on Formula One weekend in Vegas. A card that will be a 2-championship title card with Emmanuel Navarrete defending his 130-pound title, which once belonged to Shakur Stevenson, against 2016 Olympic gold medalist Robson Conceição. Nice combination there from Lopez. Well, you like my pronunciation?
Yeah, I love your pronunciation, but I also like that hook that Lopez just threw.
Stop. Pick him up, all right? That was off his hip.
Now it's a warning for Gonzalez for punching on the hip. You see the way Lopez attempts to evade punches, and then he digs to the body. Another questionable blow downstairs from Joet. Flurries from Lopez.
Joet's doing a good job right here. This is where he wants Lopez. He doesn't want Lopez moving around and using his legs. He wants him pinned up against those ropes, and he wants to be up teeing off on him. You take Lopez's legs away from him, then he has to depend on something else. But you see Lopez trying to split that guard with the uppercut. That's the shot that he's going to be looking for tonight.
IBF featherweight world title on the line, and Joet Gonzalez challenging for the 3rd time at 126 pounds. Lands a very nice overhand right from the outside, and he does it again.
That right hand is the money punch for Joet tonight. That jab is coming back low.
He's got Lopez moving backward. And this is an excellent start for Joet Gonzalez in terms of dictating the pace.
Dictating the pace, but he needs to keep landing something effective. That was a vicious body shot right there from him.
He's keeping Lopez from finding his rhythm. Nice combination, though, left and right from Lopez. That's where he becomes dangerous.
But I like the sense of urgency from Gonzalez so far in this fight. I like the fact that he's fighting back. He's just not allowing Lopez to have his way. He's answering his calls. Good right hand.
If you are on the fence about ordering McDonald's, consider this a sign.
Enjoy exclusive deals in the app, like a free Big Mac with a purchase of $2 or more.
Those new tiles are falling right into place until you run out of, what are those called again? That's it. For doing that doesn't stop, download the Home Depot app.
$200 instantly. Just for betting $5. DraftKings, listen to me. You listen good. I appreciate you for recognizing how valuable my time is. But instantly, stop. You're not gonna make me sweat a little bit? Feel some extra bumps in my chest while the game is going on? Oh, look, wait a minute. There's my $200. That was fast.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Action so good, why bet NFL anywhere else?
Touchdown. Nah, interception.
In Corpus Christi, Texas, round 3 of a scheduled 12-round featherweight world title fight. The champion, Luis Alberto Lopez, off to a slow start against Joet Gonzalez, who usually takes his time, Tim, but there's an adjustment from early on in the way he's approaching this fight.
Yes, it is. You know, I was talking about the urgency in the fighter meetings. You know, he's just very composed, person. And I didn't feel it in the fighter meeting. I didn't feel like he felt like this was his last opportunity, but he's fighting like it is. No doubt about it.
You remember when I asked him, do you feel like you have a chip on your shoulder tonight? And he says, I have to fight that way, as Lopez lands a nice right hand, trying to close the gap on Gonzalez.
But you see the defense coming from Gonzalez, but what you need to see is the counters in between those shots. That's important for the judges.
What Joet cannot do is allow Lopez to out-jab him tonight. That's one battle he cannot lose.
Look, Lopez is in his zone right now. You see how he's rolling shots. He's twisting and turning. He's avoiding punches, and then he'll squat down. He'll come up with uppercuts. That's what I'm talking about. Very unconventional. It's very hard to train for a fighter like this.
There's a nice looping, like a catch and shoot, right?
Yeah, the shoulder roll right there. Looking for a punch, but that's what's confusing and has right now Gonzalez puzzled.
And we talked about adjustments, and that's a great adjustment from Lopez. That first leaping left hook that lands clean on Joet Gonzalez.
And you see the experience right here. He's against the ropes, but he's tying up one arm and allowing the referee to do his work so he can get right back in the center of the ring.
That's a stick from Joet, but he pays catching a left hook as then he lands a shot of his own. It's that give and take here in round 3.
Good jab.
Ooh.
The
punching the gloves, but still.
You see how hard they are.
Yes.
Those some hard shots.
Well, Emiliano Vargas, who fought earlier tonight, said, I've been in with great champions in sparring, including Jorge Linares among them. And he said, of all the fighters that have ever hit me with 16-ounce gloves, Lopez is the hardest puncher.
Look at his legs.
Yeah.
You can see the bulk on his legs, the strength. That's where he gets the power from.
You saw those legs across the ring when you fought Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, exactly.
Those calves. Nazim Ahmed had those calves as well.
Look at this. Look, I mean, it's so many mistakes. Leaping in with uppercuts the way he does. I mean, and no one's been able to make him pay. It's unreal.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty. Now, get 2.99% APR for 60 months or up to $1,500 total savings on the Tucson. See your local Hyundai dealer today.
$200 instantly. Just for betting $5. DraftKings, listen to me. You listen good. I appreciate you for recognizing how valuable my time is. But instantly, stop. You're not gonna make me sweat a little bit? Feel some extra bumps in my chest while the game is going on? Oh, look, wait a minute. There's my $200. That was fast.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Action's so good, why bet NFL anywhere else?
Touchdown. Nah, interception.
Round 4 of a scheduled 12-round championship fight for the IBF featherweight title between Luis Alberto Lopez and Joet Gonzalez. And so far, you see the difference here with Lopez landing 14 more punches than Joet Gonzalez while throwing just 24 punches more. It's early in the fight. Adjustments still need to be made by both fighters, but you see Lopez starting to come on here in rounds 3 and 4.
He's comfortable. In between rounds, he's standing right in the center of the ring, and he looks bored. He looks unfazed. He looks bored. He's just like, just a day at the office. Just nothing. This is easy for me.
We talk about guys with that mentality, like I have nothing to lose. Joet's so focused right now. He's expanding so much energy and trying to be efficient. And Lopez just like, you do you, because I'm going to do me.
Yeah, absolutely. Who's the one that's desperate? It's Gonzalez. Gonzalez is the one that's desperate. Where you have the champion that's confident, and he went overseas. Think about this. And to defend his championship.
And to win it.
And to win it. And to retain it.
You see those short inside punches from Lopez. That is not where Joet wants to be.
And the sparring that he's getting in Vegas. He moved to Vegas. That's important for a fighter. That's important for a fighter's longevity and also his maturity. You gain experience by sparring top-notch fighters to get you sharp. Get your IQ up. Guys like Shushu, he's been sparring.
Nice left uppercut there from
Shushu Carrington.
Joet. Joet's going to have to fight him.
Joet can't outbox him. You know, there's a lot. You know, Lopez, he uses his legs. He knows how to box and move and create angles for himself to set up his punches. Joet can't deal with boxers. We've seen that in the past. Fight Shakur Stevenson. Even when he was fighting against Dogbay. Dogbay was outboxing him until he stepped on the gas. Joet's doing exactly what he can do at this moment, and that's press forward and let his hands go. But I would really like for him to really focus on something. Focus on the body. And use that right hand, because every time Lopez steps away, he drops his lead hand, and he's available for a right hand.
See how comfortable Lopez is using his legs, creating angles for himself, making his opponent come to him until he decides he's going to strike.
Yeah. And this is what you're seeing, the IQ of Lopez. Top-notch IQ. Just like Navarrete. Navarrete has a high IQ.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty. Now, get 2.99% APR for 60 months or up to $1,500 total savings on the Tucson. See your local Hyundai dealer today.
Instantly. DraftKings, you spoiling me now with these big payouts. Retired NFL smart guy Ryan Fitzpatrick. Break it down for us.
Just place your bet, and the bonus bets instantly appear in your account. Like magic. Like Fitz magic.
That's too much magic. It's too much magic.
Want to turn $5 into 200 instantly in bonus bets? Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, because life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
Excellent first round from Joet Gonzalez, and a tight second round. It looks like Luis Alberto Lopez has made the adjustments here as we start round 5 of this IBF Featherweight World title. And our Mark Kriegel is scoring the fight. Mark, what do you have so far after 4?
39-36, 3 rounds to 1 Lopez. They're close rounds. I thought that the most impressive segment from Joet was in the first round when he established distance and kept him on the end of that jab. There was about 30 seconds in there, right like that he kept his discipline and he kept his distance, used the jab. That's what Joet's going to have to do, use his length.
And if he doesn't, then Gonzalez is going to punish him to the body just like he did there, Tim.
That ain't no Joet. Joet can't use his length.
It's not in his nature.
It's not. I mean, he sits there mid-range like he's doing right here. He shot a jab out there, yes, but then he covers up when some offense is coming back. See, just like that. I mean, the judges are seeing some of these punches are being deflected, yes, but a lot of these shots are hard. Hard shots on the glove, and he has to absorb them.
Lopez has an excellent distance measure. He understands range and staying away from those long arms of Joet Gonzalez.
Look at that. You see the hook from that position he was at? You don't see that. That's not normal. You know, it's really hard to train. It's really hard to get ready for a fighter like Lopez.
You see the body punching of El Venado Lopez, 20-8 so far after 4 rounds. As Joet lands a nice overhand right.
See, and that's the right hand I'm talking about. It's open. It's open for Joet. He just has to let it go.
But there's a left hook coming back if he misses it, right?
Yes.
So that's the
or an uppercut.
Yeah.
There's that 2-1 combination I was talking about, how he closes distance with it.
Short left on the inside from Joet Gonzalez. Double left, triple it up, does El Venado Lopez.
And then he looked left and looked right, and then he shot an uppercut right up the middle.
Trickeration?
Tricked, yes. Trickery, no doubt about it.
Sleight of hand from Lopez here. The champion digging to the body. Joet attempting to answer here in the final seconds of the 5th round. The world title is at stake on Top Rank Boxing on ESPN.
Kia, movement that inspires.
$200 instantly. Just for betting $5. DraftKings, listen to me. You listen good. I appreciate you for recognizing how valuable my time is. But instantly, stop. You're not gonna make me sweat a little bit? Feel some extra bumps in my chest while the game is going on? Oh, look, wait a minute. There's my $200. That was fast.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Action so good, why bet NFL anywhere else?
Touchdown. Nah, interception.
Round 6 of this world title fight here from Corpus Christi, Texas. Luis Alberto Lopez has many weapons. The best weapon for Joet Gonzalez so far in this fight, Tim, has been the right hand.
Yes, you have Lopez right there with the single high guard. He has the right hand up, but that lead hand is down. But you see Lopez taking a little bit of steam off that right hand by rolling it. You know, that's a veteran move right there. But let me tell you, that was an effective punch. But at the same time, the judges that were watching around, they thought it was probably effective as well. And they scored that punch for Joet Gonzalez.
Lopez landing at a 25% clip of his total punches through 5 rounds. That's 3% better than Joet Gonzalez.
Again, you see when you're being forced back like that, that's effective aggression. You're letting your hands go, and then where is Gonzalez going? He's going backwards, and he's not throwing any punches. You have to be able to counter those shots coming from Lopez.
And the difference was Gonzalez was pushing Lopez back, but they were uppercuts.
Oh, there it is.
There's that right
That's
hand
the right hand.
combination.
Right hand is open for him.
Can he duplicate that success, though? Ooh, he missed with that right, and he almost got clipped by a right uppercut from Lopez. That's the risk reward that Gonzalez is haggling with in his mind right now.
He has to take those risks. That right hand is extremely important in this fight. I mean, if they watch the film like I did, the right hand, I saw the right hand and the left hook is open, but I haven't seen too many left hooks coming from Gonzalez. There's another right hand.
Right.
Yes, yes. It's a good round right now. Very efficient round for Gonzalez.
Now he uses his jab. The punch variety, I think, has been the biggest difference in this 6th round for Gonzalez. He's not predictable.
Yeah, he's dropping the stab jab downstairs. And then he's coming with the right hand over the top. So he's taking the attention from Lopez downstairs to be able to land up top.
Oh, counter left from Lopez.
Did you see his eyes?
I saw his legs and his eyes.
His eyes roll back in his head. Look at the inside work, short chopping shots. But every time Lopez throws a punch, look at his opposite hand. It's down. I'm telling you, he makes a ton of mistakes, but it works for him. He hits too hard, and you have to respect it. Guys don't want to take chances because he hits that hard.
Joet Gonzalez has never been down, has been in there with Shakur Stevenson, the dangerous, hard-punching Emmanuel Navarrete, as well as Isaac Dogbe, all champions, and they haven't been able to stop him. And Lopez said, I will be the first to end the fight before the final bell against Joet Gonzalez. That remains to be seen. We're halfway through this world title fight here in Corpus Christi.
If you are on the fence about ordering McDonald's, consider this a sign.
Enjoy exclusive deals in the app, like a free Big Mac with a purchase of $2 or more.
$200 instantly. Just for betting $5. DraftKings, listen to me. You listen good. I appreciate you for recognizing how valuable my time is. But instantly, stop. You're not gonna make me sweat a little bit? Feel some extra bumps in my chest while the game is going on? Oh, look, wait a minute. There's my $200. That was fast.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Action so good, why bet NFL anywhere else?
Touchdown. Nah, interception.
Your first home sees a lot of firsts. From first loves to first steps. And with the Home Depot, you'll find the confidence to create the first place you call your own. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Starting the second half of this world title fight here in the 7th round between Luis Alberto Lopez and Joet Gonzalez. Lopez seemed to hurt Joet in round 6, but the consistency of Joet's right hand, that's what I took away from that round.
It's the technical deficiencies of the champion. Lopez, again, getting hit with the right hand. You see the lead hand down, but again, he rolls with these shots. He knows it's open. He understands that, but he rolls, taking the power off that shot. And that's a nice little counter. Block, just a parry, counter right hand over the top from Gonzalez.
Now we take you to live action here in the 7th round. Gonzalez trying to get a little bit more active here.
Again, it's not active. It's about the quality of the punches you're throwing. It's just not about being active. It's how effective your punch shots are landing.
Like that body shot that Lopez landed moments ago?
Yes.
Last warning. Keep him up. You hit him on the hip.
It's a warning for hitting on the hip all night. And this time, it'll be the final warning.
Good jab. Nice stab jab right there from Gonzalez. I noticed that when Gonzalez was switching it up and just not coming, but just behind a single jab, when he was changing levels, he was confusing Lopez a bit.
Yeah, and then starting with lead rights. Exactly. We talked about that punch variety and that variation in the previous round. Because that's the name of Luis Alberto Lopez's game. You don't know where they're coming from. All you know is that they will be coming. That's a great combination from Joet.
But you see him roll it again.
Yes, he did roll, and then he looks away. But Joet, more successful here in this 7th round because he's letting his hands go.
He's letting his hands go at the right distance.
Yes. The fighter who's stepping forward has the advantage in this fight, Tim. It's been proven throughout these first 7 rounds, with the exception of Lopez when he's walking backwards and countering with uppercuts.
Yes.
He has his moments.
That's a good right hand right there from Gonzalez. This is a good round, I believe, for Gonzalez.
You talk about the scoring zone, Tim.
Yes.
And the arms, the chest, all that is a scoring zone, according to the judges.
Well, the scoring zone, you're going to take a knife and just cut from the middle of your head, down your ears. That's a scoring zone. Down shoulders, front part of your shoulder, all the way down to your midsection, connected to your belly button. Those are the scoring zones that the judges are looking for effective punches to land.
Man, I ain't taking no knife anywhere.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to give you an example.
7 rounds in the books here. Good round for Joet Gonzalez here, challenging for the world title.
If you are on the fence about ordering McDonald's, consider this a sign.
Enjoy exclusive deals in the app, like a free Big Mac with a purchase of $2 or more.
$200 instantly. Just for betting $5. DraftKings, listen to me. You listen good. I appreciate you for recognizing how valuable my time is. But instantly, stop. You're not gonna make me sweat a little bit? Feel some extra bumps in my chest while the game is going on? Oh, look, wait a minute. There's my $200. That was fast.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Action so good, why bet NFL anywhere else?
Touchdown. Nah, interception.
Joet's father, Chuy Gonzalez, and his brother, who's his assistant tonight, Jos Gonzalez, exhorting Joet not to allow Luis Alberto Lopez to get back in the rounds. But what's more concerning, Tim, is that right eyelid and that cheekbone of Joet Gonzalez that we saw blow up against Emmanuel Navarrete. It's starting to get inflamed here.
Yeah, a lot of times when you have a fighter that can punch, he swells you up quickly. He really does. I remember being in the ring with Ruzan Papanikov. He had heavy hands, and when he hit me, I quickly started to swell up. So judges don't really pay attention to damage. They don't pay attention to that at all. This isn't UFC where they pay attention to damage, the amount of damage that a fighter is putting on his opponent. They pay attention to the effectiveness of each punch that's landed.
But the doctor does pay attention to that damage. And Mark Kriegel just spoke with cutman Mike Basil about the situation in Joette's corner.
Who says no problem? Little swelling, no problem for Mike Basil, no problem for Joet Gonzalez. I thought Joet, by the way, was effective right there when he had him against the ropes. And again, when he was using his distance, using his reach.
But there's Lopez with a short uppercut on the inside. Even ducks under the rope, Tim, to create an angle and connect his right.
So slick. So slick.
Don't push. Box.
Rolling shots, using the ropes. Look at the body shot from the outside, coming up the guard, around the guard. Some of those shots have definitely been deflected, but some are getting in, no doubt about it.
I mean, look at the left flank of Joet Gonzalez. It's red from the body punching of Gonzalez. Lopez.
Right
yes,
there?
sir. Right uppercut.
Joet came in trying to attack, and he stepped back. From that position he's in, switching from the southpaw, just a nice little switch. A stance switch to land that uppercut.
And that was kind of a leaping uppercut from Lopez, even though they were in close. And for Joet Gonzalez, he sees Luis Alberto Lopez is there. He just can't touch him. And he's got the reach advantage.
He's slippery.
Look at that.
He's slippery. Look at him. Ole. That's what it is.
Blocks the body punch, does Lopez, and then he comes out of there, crouching and landing an uppercut.
Moving off the back foot right there. 2 punches up the middle.
Ooh, there's that stick from Lopez.
Look at that.
Setting up Gonzalez as he freezes him at the center of the ring.
My goodness. Punches coming from different angles. You can't, I'm telling you, it's so difficult to fight against a fighter like Lopez. You can't train from him. You cannot.
It's got to be discouraging.
It is. It's this. I mean, the soccer background, the reason how he can go from one foot to the other, transition his weight, and still have his mechanics and technique, his form, to be able to land solid shots like he's landing.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty. Now, get 2.99% APR for 60 months or up to $1,500 total savings on the Tucson. See your local Hyundai dealer today.
$200 instantly, just for betting $5. DraftKings, listen to me. You listen good. I appreciate you for recognizing how valuable my time is. But instantly, stop. You're not gonna make me sweat a little bit? Feel some extra bumps in my chest while the game is going on? Oh, look, wait a minute. There's my $200. That was fast.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Action so good, why bet NFL anywhere else?
Touchdown. Nah, interception.
It's getting to crunch time here in this World Championship fight. Luis Alberto Lopez making the second defense of his IBF title against Joet Gonzalez. And 8 rounds in, Mark Kriegel has his scorecard for us.
77-75, 5 rounds to 3. Luis Alberto Lopez. Look, I thought that Joet was winning the 6th, and he's winning the 8th. Establishing distance, using his jab, and then Lopez just comes on with these shots, man.
Well, the corner feels the same way because Jose Gonzalez, Joet's younger brother, tells him, you cannot let him get back in these rounds that you're starting to win.
But this is what's going to happen. The more aggressive that Joet's going to get, the more he's going to get hit, because you're going to see the caginess of Lopez come into effect. He's going to run him into a shot. The uppercut is the shot that he's looking for.
He's crafty with fight-ending power. That's what makes him dangerous. There it is. Look at the movement, the control of distance from a shorter fighter with a 3.5-inch disadvantage in reach. getting to you like that.
Let go. Stop. Box.
Nice left hook there from Gonzalez.
Real good left hook. Good shot right there.
Now the right hand, and he's putting Lopez in a corner, but then he lets him out. And Lopez makes him pay with the left hook and a right.
That's good work right there.
Excellent.
That
right
is
hand.
real good work right there from
Joet
Gonzalez. Taking advantage
There's
of
a
the
1-2.
undisciplined hands. That's it right there. Now he's putting on work. Staying consistent.
You talked about someone making Lopez pay for the lack of respect for the canons of boxing.
Yes.
And that's exactly what Gonzalez did with the most basic combination in the sport, the 1-2, and he tripled it up.
Stop. Right.
Joet showing a little bit of grit here on the inside when Lopez tries to tie up. Until referee Lawrence Cole steps in, he's going to let his hands go.
It's a good round for Joet.
There's a short right hand, uppercut, and this is where Joet cannot let the round get away from him. Nice body shot from Joet. Nip and tuck.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Instantly. DraftKings, you spoiling me now with these big payouts. Retired NFL smart guy Ryan Fitzpatrick. Break it down for us.
Just place your bet, and the bonus bets instantly appear in your account. Like magic. Like Fitz magic.
That's too much magic. It's too much magic.
Want to turn $5 into 200 instantly in bonus bets? Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, because life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
Round 10 in Corpus Christi. World title at stake in the featherweight division. Bernardo Osuna alongside Hall of Famer Timothy Bradley and star reporter Mark Kriegel on the prowl here inside the American Bank Center. Joet Gonzalez in the green and gold trunks, trying to win his first world title in his third opportunity. Luis Alberto El Venado Lopez making the second title defense of the belt he took from Josh Warrington in Leeds, England.
It's interesting because some fighters, they mature later in their career, you know, and it's because they finally surrendered to the game. You know, when you surrender to the game of boxing or the sport of boxing, you put yourself in a better position to be able to land. Just as you said after that last loss, he went back and said, hey, if I'm really going to do this, I'm going to do 100% now. I'm going to make some changes. And when he made those changes, that's when things start looking up for him. And he won some incredible fights, got himself in the championship form, won the championship, now he's defending his title.
Yeah, he lost to Ruben Villa, who we saw on this undercard on May of 2019. Then he beat undefeated Christian Baez, took a victory over Andy Vences, defeated unbeaten prospect Gabe Flores Jr., who has never been the same since, and then went to Leeds, England to beat Josh Warrington in a very taxing fight before defending it with the brutal uppercut victory in the 5th round against Mick Conlan. But tonight, he's in the favorite role.
Yes.
And some guys are better when the odds are against
It's interesting you say that. But I just think that he's comfortable and he knows who he is now.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think if the odds are against him or for him, he's going to do what he does inside the ring. This is a great round right now from Joet, just taking advantage of the non-disciplined guards of Lopez.
Plus the fact that Lopez is trying to hold and referee Lawrence Cole is allowing Joet Gonzalez to punch while they're holding. Nice stab jab from Lopez. Mark, what do you got for me?
Emmanuel Savoy wants Lopez to jab more, and I said, what are you going to do about those right hands? He goes, my guy got to keep his hand up. I also spoke to Jose Gonzalez, Joet's brother. He says, we've got to close the show by maintaining our distance, keep jabbing, keep with those straight right hands.
That's what was lacking against Isaac Dogbe in the third loss of his career. A fight that he could have earned a split draw had he come out and won that 10th round. He didn't, and he ended up losing that fight. He said that's a lesson learned. Let's see if he applies it in the championship rounds, which we will have for you right here on Top Rank Boxing on ESPN when we return.
If you are on the fence about ordering McDonald's, consider this a sign.
Enjoy exclusive deals in the app, like a free Big Mac with a purchase of $2 or more.
Instantly. DraftKings, you spoiling me now with these big payouts. Retired NFL smart guy Ryan Fitzpatrick. Break it down for us.
Just place your bet, and the bonus bets instantly appear in your account. Like magic. Like Fitz magic.
That's too much magic. It's too much magic.
Want to turn $5 into 200 instantly in bonus bets? Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, because life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
For the love of football, for the love of La Liga.
In Luis Alberto Lopez's corner, as we enter the championship rounds, Emmanuel Savoy was saying, look, the referee's looking for a reason to deduct a point. Stop holding and just punch. Mark, this is a close fight, and every point counts.
5 rounds apiece, 95-95. Fellas, this is your life.
Absolutely. We've seen Joet Gonzalez fall short in every one of his big fights. Tonight, he has a chance to change his destiny, to make his dream come true of becoming a world champion. But he's got to do it against a fighter who is just as hungry in Luis Alberto Lopez. And you see that he's landed 51 more punches so far.
And the man that battled depression, he told us in the fighter meeting, very open with his depression after suffering his second loss. You know, he said he saw a therapist. He needed help. He received the help, and now he's fighting in the championship, defending his belt for the second time. It's important for him to win this fight, to keep his mentals in check.
And it's important for Joet Gonzalez to keep punching. The referee gets in the middle of the action, and then Gonzalez takes advantage and lands a big right. Excellent round, or start to the round, for Joet Gonzalez here in the 11th.
Joet is definitely fighting like a possessed man. He's fighting like his life is dependent on it right now. He's hunting, he's stalking. He's the one that right now is controlling the action. He's taking the action to the champion.
And Tim, you mentioned the fact that the judges do not take damage into account.
No, they don't.
You would look at the faces of these two fighters and think that Lopez is clearly winning this fight, yet Gonzalez is in this fight with a chance to win it in the championship rounds because it's scored round by round.
You want to know what else the judges don't take into account?
What's that?
They don't care who's the champion. You know, the only advantage that the champion has, if he gets a draw, he gets to retain his belts. That's it.
That leaping left hook from Luis Alberto Lopez, but Gonzalez is not holding back here in this 11th round. He's making it rugged. He's getting in Lopez's face. And now it's the champion that's going to have to dig deep in the 12th round.
Look at that move right there from the champion. Now he's playing around now, trying to buy himself some time. He's looking to just land a pop shot from the outside.
Yeah, but he's given away 2 minutes and 45 seconds of this round. Or not giving it away, because Gonzalez has gone out and taken this round. As we go to the 12th and final round, we're going to stay here and listen to the instructions in the corners of Luis Alberto Lopez and Joet Gonzalez. I'll be translating.
Take a deep breath. This is the last round, brother. I need you, Lopez.
Te necesito, cabrón. ¿Quieres perder el título? En la televisión la dan empate. De este
I need that 1, 2, 1. Come on, I need to pick it up. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Close the show, Drake. How do you want to go out? Last round. Get it done more. Come on, baby. Give me everything. Let's go.
That's right, man.
The whole round. Stop waiting to be first. Okay? Stop waiting to be first. Use your jab. Bring combinations behind your jab. Alright?
Don't play his game, baby. Don't play his game. That's his way.
In the corner, they were telling Luis Alberto Lopez, the TV has it a tie, a draw. You need to go out there and take this title home. And on the other side, Joe Gonzalez was telling his brother, how do you want to go out? Close the show. Basically, do what you didn't do against Isaac Dogbe.
I like that. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see if he learned his lesson.
Lopez comes out jabbing here in the 12th round. There's a lot of tension here in the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas. The belt is on the line. And Joet Gonzalez is dreaming of becoming a champion. Lopez dreaming of taking that belt home. Ooh. Nice left hook from Joet Gonzalez. Lopez has to let his hands go. That's what the corner is telling him to do. And he lands a nice counter right. Gonzalez trying to dig to the body. There's that 1-2 from Joet.
That toughness coming from Joet.
The dog we were asking for.
Yes.
Body shot.
That's what has him in this fight. That's what has the champion right now. A little deteriorated, as we say. A little out of sorts. Usually he hit guys and they fall. Joet, he hit him with his best shots, and Joet is still here, and he's still firing back right now.
Now look under the left eye of Joet Gonzalez. There had been concern about the inflammation under and above the right eye, but now it's that left eye that seems to be cut. The cheekbone of Joet Gonzalez. Nice right hand from Lopez. Feints with the right, lands with the left. Good body work from Gonzalez. Close round here between the champion and challenger. Neither wanting to give it up, and they'll have 1 minute and 5 seconds to determine the winner of this fight. Quick flurries from Lopez. Nice left hook from Lopez. The heart of a champion and that of a challenger on Mexican Independence Day weekend. Trying to close the show. Half a minute left. Joet Gonzalez's boxing life at stake here, and Lopez's belt is in play.
Career at stake for Gonzalez, and he's fighting like it right now. Both guys are having their ways and having their moments in this round, but the one that's being the aggressor is without a doubt Joet Gonzalez.
Lesson learned from that loss against Isaac Dogbe. It's gonna be in the hands of the judges, and I don't know what they're going to write on their scorecards, because it's been an extremely close fight. Tim, your thoughts on what we saw tonight?
Look, I don't know how the judges scored this fight. I can just tell you this. This was a close battle in my eyes. I didn't score this match at all, but both guys, they had their moments. Joet Gonzalez, he learned from his past. He closed strong on the back end. I thought the back end rounds was his strongest rounds during the course of this fight. The champion, I don't think he was ready for the toughness. I didn't think he thought that Joet was that tough. Joet is tough. He showed his toughness tonight. He let his hands go. Let's see what the judges say, man. I'm curious. I'm curious to know what the judges thought who won this fight.
Joet said, I'm better technically and people underestimate my toughness. Did he end Luis Alberto Lopez's 11-fight win streak?
If you are on the fence about ordering McDonald's, consider this a sign.
Enjoy exclusive deals in the app, like a free Big Mac with a purchase of $2 or more.
$200 instantly, just for betting $5. DraftKings, listen to me. You listen good. I appreciate you for recognizing how valuable my time is. But instantly, stop. You're not gonna make me sweat a little bit? Feel some extra bumps in my chest while the game is going on? Oh, look, wait a minute, there's my $200. That was fast.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Action so good, why bet NFL anywhere else?
Touchdown. Nah, interception.
Why do I choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
So I can keep them all guessing.
So I know their game better than they do.
So I can take my game to the next level.
Because when your bed is this smart, you sleep at the right temperature all night. That's why 80% of NFL players choose the Sleep Number smart bed.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Hercule Poirot, come with me to a seance.
Detective, you are here to discredit me, but I can talk to the dead.
Mom, what is happening?
Somebody has been murdered. A ghost killed her. One of you is the killer. No one shall leave until I find her. If the living have been killed by the dead.
You were saying?
A Haunting in Venice. Rated PG-13. Now playing. Only in theaters.
We love our house. The outdoor space is great, but we do have invasive weeds.
Ranger!
He's up here!
At least Geico makes bundling my home and car insurance easy. We save so much.
Stay away from my family!
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Fly to Paris. See the tower. Smaller than you expected. Wait in line. See the Mona Lisa. Smaller than you expected. Check in. See your room. Bigger than you expected. Join One Key, where Gold and Platinum members get travel perks like room upgrades.
Some people think that fighting like a girl means to give up easily. They haven't met this fighter yet, or any of the female injury lawyers at Morgan & Morgan.
Morgan & Morgan, the official law firm partner of UFC. Fighting is in our DNA.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, she came out fighting. 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on, 5 different medications. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx can save you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. You do the math, the money we're able to save with using GoodRx, we're able to do all these extra activities. She can hit hard, too, for a little skinny thing. So it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
¡Viva México!
Thank you, Linda. Top Rank Boxing on ESPN is presented by AutoZone. Get in the zone, and we are in the zone. Are the judges in the zone? Mark Kriegel, what is your final scorecard here in Corpus Christi?
113, 115, 7 rounds to 5. Joet Gonzalez, I thought he came on late, fellas.
It looked like a great finish from Joet Gonzalez, learning his lessons from that loss to Isaac Dogbe. Let's send it up to Mark Chinook for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds here inside American Bank Center, Corpus Christi, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Robert Hoyle scores the bout 118-110. Steve Weisfeld scores the bout 117-111. And Ruben Carrion scores it 116-112. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And still, IBF Featherweight Champion of the World, Luis Alberto El Venado Lopez.
Timothy Bradley, you just went to a judging seminar.
Yep.
Your thoughts on how wide these scorecards were tonight?
Well, I can just tell you this early on. Lopez had complete control. Complete control early on. I would say late in the fight, I would say the back end of the fight, maybe the last 3 rounds, I saw